sounds, bass pumping in my veins. Rubber burning tires while the city eats the flames. Walls dripping chrome, graffiti spell my name. Rattle in the cosmos, the vibe will never tame. Kick drum slap, heart sink to the kick back. Bassline, dirty whole block, about to collapse. And screaming high, echoes through the pitch black. Zone out, lose control, ain't no looking back. Tires screech loud, moonlit with mistakes. Dance with the devil, love rose and never break. Blocks steady dropping, whole crowds wide awake. Phantom vibes haunt, give them all they can take. Reverbs haunt, every echo got a bite. Sound waves rip, bleed into the night. Horns cut sharp, the void's got its sight. Pulse deep, furious, it ain't about who's right. City in the rear view, ashes in its place. Steering through chaos like I'm lost up in a race. Fist full of thunder, my voice a power bass. Bending time and space, this vibe can't be erased. Kick drum slap, heart sink to the kick back. Bassline, dirty whole block, about to collapse. And screaming high, echoes through the pitch black. Zone out, lose control, ain't no looking back. Sliding through the night, the moon got a sight grim. Engine growling heavy, got smoke where the fight's been. Horns on my head like the devil's in the dash. Phantom grip the wheel, asphalt burning cash. Bassline stomping, it's a beast with no master. Echoes in the dark, bring the raw disaster. Chrome hearts beat in the city I'm running. Headlights cut the fog, shadows keep coming. Concrete jungle singing hymns soaked in venom. Snakes in my ear, whisper tales to grim dimension. Streets paved in fire, blue souls in collision. Catching echoes of crime like a heat wave in prison. Grip tight chains, swinging spear marks on night. Black demons at my heel, I step where they fight. At the Phonk so deadly, a reaper can't contain. This highway's my pulpit, I'm preaching the pain. In the city I'm running. Headlights cut the fog, shadows keep coming. It's a beast with no master. Echoes in the dark, bring the raw disaster. Concrete jungle singing hymns soaked in venom. Snakes in my ear, whisper tales to grim dimension. Streets paved in fire, blue souls in collision. Catching echoes of crime like a heat wave in prison. Grip tight chains, swinging spear marks on night. Black demons at my heel, I step where they fight. At the Phonk so deadly, a reaper can't contain. This highway's my pulpit, I'm preaching the pain.
Spinning ripped and say the weights combust. Smoke in the air, every corner's dust. Ghost ride drifting in the neon rust. Street lights hum and shadows adjust. Crime in my veins, they can't understand. Bassline booming, gripping the land. Clutch tight venom, dripping my brand. Foot on the gas, chaos in hand. Kick stomp harder than a rebel march. Flows burn hotter than a fire torch arch. Hometown rumble, echoes in the larch. Cymbals crash hard, skies turn starch. Masked up, tunnel vision in full. Grip tight on the mic, so magnetic pull. Every bar's a dagger sharp and cruel. Heartbeats sink to that warped out wool. City jungle echoes with a darker sound. Biting every edge till no squares around. They just flip quick, hunting paper bound. Vision tinted red, fury unbound. Crime in my veins, they can't understand. Bassline booming, gripping the land. Clutch tight venom, dripping my brand. Foot on the gas, chaos ahead. harder than a rebel march. Flows burn hotter than a fire torch arch. Hometown rumble, echoes in the larch. Cymbals crash hard, skies turn starch. Master, tunnel vision in full. Grip tight on the mic, soul magnetic pull. Every bar's a dagger, sharp and cruel. Heartbeats sink to their warped out wool. Heavy jungle echoes with a darker sound. Biting every edge till no squares around. Digits flip quick, heart and paper bound. Vision tinted red, fury unbound. City life dragged through the smog. Winter in the alleys, heavy steps on the fog. Knuckles dirty, ripping dollar bills turn to ash. Face stays the depths where the demons make the cash. Boom bass pounding underground, we ride. Chained to the hustle, nowhere to hide. Echoes in the dark, got the devil online. Every beat drops, rewire in my mind. Serpents crawl through the void. Voices in my ear telling tales to exploit. Silent blading beats written colder than the morgue. Every line jagged sharper than a sword. Digging in the depths why the saints don't tread. Snap snaps heavy knocking straight through your head. Murky waters ripple as a complex riddle. Flooded with the bass, no escape from the middle. Fractured faces in a pool of gold. Breathe the venom of the night in the silent soul. Drums keep speaking, heartbeat breathed in the crime. Doing of the bar, I'm immortal through time. Phantoms on the block, hollow weights in the mist. Baseline haunting every note, cracked a fist. Fade to the shadows, a sinner becomes a ghost. Final pulse heavy, feeling life decomposed. Streets echo, smoke on the black top shadows. That's crazy under the moose drop. Jumping melodies, sharp as a guillotine chop. Phantom in the dark, never telling when to stop. Baseline pumping hard, skipping the grind. Smoke clouds twisting, that you're losing your mind. Deep funk, aggression pulse through the spine. It's the kingdom of Phonk, where the lost souls align. Chain swinging reckless, eyes cold as stone. Glass shells beneath me, whole lane is my throne. Trap drum thunder like God's made my tone. Presence so big, it could crash solid bone. Distorted hooks riding low through the static. Every frame a burst, cinematic, hypnotic. Ancient crowd dragging like chaos, so erratic. Reality glitch and feel the heat like volcanic. Baseline pumping hard, skipping the grind. Smoke clouds twisting, that you're losing your mind. Deep funk, aggression pulse through the spine. This the kingdom of Phonk, where the lost souls align. Souls are alive. Where the lost souls align. Baseline pumping hard, skipping the grind. Smoke clouds twisting, capture losing your mind. Deep funk, aggression pulse through the spine. This the kingdom of Phonk, where the lost souls align. Chains swinging reckless, ice cold in the stone. Glass shards beneath me, whole lane is my throne. Trap drum thunder like God's made my tone. Presence so thick, it could crack solid bone. Distorted hooks riding low through the static. Every frame a burst, cinematic, hypnotic. Ancient crowd dragging like chaos, so erratic. Reality glitch and feel the heat like volcanic. Lanterns of the graveyard guide my ambition. Perpetual motion, blur of ambition. Mind twisted, steel locked in my mission. Every breath I take carves a new composition. Where the lost souls align. It's the kingdom of Phonk, where the lost souls align. Souls align. Where the lost souls align. Lanterns of the graveyard guide my ambition. Perpetual motion, blur of ambition. Mind twisted, steel locked in my mission. Every breath I take carves a new composition. face, I'm a phantom born rebel. Baseline stomping like the foot of the devil. Shadows in my path, but my grind don't settle. As a furious race, I'm the pedal to that metal. City lights flicker, smoke clouds overhead. Grimy atmospheres where the streets stay fed. Cash in the air, greed painted in red. Hustle so tight, nightmares share my bed. Echoes through the night, throbbing deep like a drum. Skulls cracked open, hear the beat, gonna hum. Dark notes creeping, got 'em caught in my web. A crescent toe slice until there's nothing that's left. Chains clink loud, got the weight of my flex. Gold drip hanging, call it snapping necks. Phantom on the highway, burning rubber like hex. They chasing smoke trails, better check my specs. Reflect in my shade, city soul getting drained. Champagne dreams, but this grind leaves stains. Demons wanna cut up my veins with no gains. I own this chaos, the beast remains unchained. Clock hands spinning, daylight don't dare. Hustle so magnetic, breaking through despair. Bitches keep flipping, this grind's my lair. Crisp bills in stacks while the world just stares.
A late night, shadow on the block shift. Engine crowd loud, heart thumping like a mosh pit. The real tighter, chrome stained cockpit. Hustle in the air, never knew a pause or stop switch. Flash red, we keep on the chase. Smoke clouds curl, see him drift through the haze. Eyes through the darkness, trapped in this maze. Baseline pounding, feel it set your chest ablaze. On my back, the stories of the night. Bleed back from where I clinched through the fight. Smoke burns deeper, see the fire ignite. Wave after wave, I'm a wolf in full flight. Steel kiss, cold streets, scream tales of rage. Pulsate sharp with the noise from the stage. Every step echoes, locked inside the cage. Time won't rewind, we just rip through the page. Since in the rear view, they lurk but stay dead. In my lungs, I settle my debts. My taste bitter, still the best. I meditate, heavy on my chest, but I ain't lost yet. We flash red, but we keep on the chase. Smoke clouds cross, see them drift through the haze. Eyes through the darkness, trapped in this maze. Baseline pounding, feel it set your chest ablaze. I'm a wolf in full flight.
Shadow in the alley, movie grimy hollow vibes. Moonlit schemes in the dark where the madness thrives. Slide through the chaos, world spinning till divine. Echoes in my headphones, devil dancing on the line. Climb on my soul, but it's polish on my chains. Dark beats hitting, feel the thunder in my veins. Bass lines riding gutter low, it bring the pain. Walk through the gloom, feel the fire in my frame. Cobweb streets where the dealer set the throne. Smoke so thick you could carve it out of stone. Steps so silent, killing beats, murder zone. Deep funk grind with the shadows I condone. Cobweb streets where the dealer set the throne. Smoke so thick you could carve it out of stone. Steps so silent, killing beats, murder zone. Deep funk grind with the shadows I condone. Cobweb streets slow, hissing serpents in the flow. Electric pulse running, neon lights start to glow. Moving through the city like a phantom, moving slow. Aggressive tones and radiate the around where it grow. Bring the wheel of fortune, double down upon the grind. Trap jumping hard, goblins creeping through my mind. Pulling heavy cargo, still my balance undefined. This funk is where my line. Grind on my soul, but it's polish on my chains. Dark beats hitting, feel the thunder in my veins. Basslines riding, gotta low it, bring the pain. Walk through the gloom, feel the fire in my frame.
Shade so heavy, shadows do reps. Bass like up, hard lungs can't catch breaths. Heart screaming rough through the smoky depths. Underground plot twists, no one left. Set him on a mission, deep for collision. Echoes in the alley, bass like precision. Chaotic decisions, trapped in the vision. Every note bitten, raw soul incision. Sliding on asphalt, sneakers burn trails. Tires, wheels pierce through the devil's veil. Crate full of chaos, beats never stale. Deal with the groove, no jury, no bail. Keys haunting soft, boards break the glass. Snares so sharp, hearts can't outlast. Groove flow, molten, futures outcast. Deep fog dreams hitting hard and fast. Smoke thick, stitching cracks in the maze. Dark beats dripping, trapped in the haze. Gripping the vibe, locked into a craze. Torching old scripts, setting new flames ablaze. Phantom on a mission, deep for collision. Echoes in the alley, baseline precision. Chaotic decisions, trapped in the vision. Every note bitten, raw soul incision. Blur the night bleeds chrome. Coughing up smoke, city veins so hope the unknown. From my sitting heavy shadow, sip jet black ink. Ancient crowd peak, got my thoughts on the break. Baseline crawling devils in my chest. 808 away, stop swelling, no moment to rest. Dark galley symphonies, every cell compressed. Echoes in my head, so put to the test. Neon shadows flicker, cast like phantom prayers. Right slide, metal nerves, slicing broken nerves. Heels scrape against flies that grinds my earlobe. Tombstone beats crack the dust, thoughts heavy by doom. Dust clouds spun, torn rubber, knuckles press ignite. Nightmares on the block, tight tails stuck in the spot. Chain links rattle, spine from kicks, speak truth. Taste of vengeance, ambition deep uncurled. Baseline crawling devils in my chest. 808 away, stop swelling, no moment to rest. Symphonies, every cell compressed. Echoes in my head, so put to the test. Baseline crawling devils, him in my chest. 808 stops swelling, no moment to rest. Dark alley symphonies, every cell compressed. Echoes in my head, so put to the test. Neon shadows flicker, cast like phantom prayers. Right slide, metal nerves, slicing broken nerves. Heels scrape against fires that grinds my earlobe. The dust, thoughts heavy by doom. Dust clouds spun, torn rubber, my whispers ignite. Nightmares smoke, flipping star drip, rhythm like a chainsaw rip. Fuck you, CT, got my rivals doing backflips. Engine ground, midnight prowl, grip the wheel like fate. Bass line, stuck in heavy city, tremor, check the quake. Swerving through the shadows, tight screech to fold. Phonk in my veins, it's the devil's saxophone. Trap pulse in my chest, beat knocking like a load. Pace so aggressive, it'll crack you to the bone. Seventh gear, demons cheer, tailpipe blazing wrath. Cement cracks beneath my tread, they'll stray onto my path. Sits cut sharper than a stray, bullets laugh. Deep fog goes hit out, it's a venomous craft. Night beats into my soul, every note a sense of swing. Snare snaps like whiplash, chaos is my king. Phonk smothering the skyline, aurora starts to sting. Bass tremors flip the earth, feel the reverberation cling. Swerving through the shadows, tight screech to fold. Phonk in my veins, it's the devil's saxophone. Trap pulse in my chest, beat knocking like a load. Pace so aggressive, it'll crack you to the bone. Kick beats like grenades, pave streets with my rage. Set it scribbled in asphalt bed, bloodied on the page. So old into bars, desperate to disengage. But this phone got venom, my soul's locked in its cage. Kick beats like grenades, page streets with my rage. Set it scribbled in asphalt bed, bloodied on the page. So old into bars, desperate to disengage. But this phone got venom, my soul's locked in its cage.
Ghost ride the whip through the neon abyss. Chrome in the rear view, serpents wanna hiss. Bassline rumble is the heart of the beast. Shock sample snap from the west to the east. Smoke in the air, don't care, we just glide. Engine ground deep, that's the sound of the ride. Skulls on the dash, ain't no angels inside. Tombstone cadence in the night we collide. Smoke in the air, don't care, we just glide. Engine ground deep, that's the sound of the ride. Skulls on the dash, ain't no angels inside. Tombstone cadence in the night we collide. Long thoughts creep while the stairs start snapping. Lights flash quick, car drifting, wheels clapping. Clear for the void, no treasure for the soul. Funky the scream from the cracks in the road. All black, everything drips on sin. Bass hit vicious like a devilish grin. Lost in the fumes, can't escape where I've been. A loop in the dark where the cycle begins. Smoke in the air, don't care, we just glide. Engine ground deep, that's the sound of the ride. Skulls on the dash, ain't no angels inside. Tombstone cadence in the night we collide. Raw beat echoes through sub-levels raw. Underground pulse, what you got, you saw. Fiends in the rear drift on pavement scorched.